Beautiful women experience strong spiritual warfare. Okay, it's when you are a beautiful woman, it's always some raccoon that is trying to see in what way they can interrupt your balance. Okay, and I'm not saying that you got to just be beautiful to experience this, but beautiful women experience it at a higher degree. Okay. There are a lot of women who, when you are a beautiful woman, they make you the center of their life. They're not the center. A man's not the center. You are their center. You know, I had another woman a couple of weeks ago that, and side note, if you have not signed up for the spiritual warfare class, what are you waiting on? Sign up. I'm gonna argue with a woman with a busted wig. I'm sorry. If you got a busted wig, babe, listen, go and find somebody who will give you a better lace front. I'm not going to argue with someone whose wig is halfway off their head, or I can see the lace of your wig and baby, it's lifting. I won't do it. I won't put myself that low. I won't put myself to that level. Okay. Beautiful women trust no one. Beautiful women trust no one. There's always somebody who is trying, male or female, to come out the woodworks and challenge you. Do not pay them attention. If they are your fan and they are replicating, tell them, if you want tickets, let me know what you can afford. Beautiful women trust no one. Beautiful women trust no one. On today's voiceover, we're going to be focusing on Melissa Ford, the beautiful vixen Melissa Ford, and how she got attacked by another one of her castmates. Her castmates smashed a bottle in her forehead on national TV. Not only is Melissa Ford beautiful, Melissa Ford is a beautiful black woman. Someone like that cannot be around every type of person. Okay, and I love it. I really do love the fact that all these women channels and these exotic channels and level up channels, I really love the narrative that you guys are pushing. You guys are, 3 years ago, people weren't posting videos saying beautiful women don't be friendly. Beautiful women stay away from people. Beautiful women trust no one. Beautiful women, you can't have friends. Like, no one would post that 3 years ago because it would come off as pompous, arrogant, and narcissistic. But I love that women are saying, you know what? No, beautiful women go through enough. And no, not everybody deserves to have access to us for safety purposes. Yes, let's start pushing out this message regardless of who it offends. And I completely agree with it, which is why I'm like, you know what? Let me push this video. Beautiful women should not be trusting anyone. If you are a beautiful black woman, you should be the most difficult person in the universe to access. If you are beautiful and black on top of it, no one should have access to you. People have to be vetted thoroughly to have direct contact and access to you, because people want to harm you, which is why Melissa Ford, she warned the producers. She said this verbatim. She said, I feel like this girl is going to do some harm to me. I feel like she's going to harm me in some way. And I don't want to shoot with her because I feel like she's going to hurt me. And the reason why I said beautiful women trust no one, the reason why I keep pushing that, and I'm saying it like that so it can ring a bell in you guys' minds, is because don't you think the producers set her up? Including the men that are on the team. You don't think they set her up and they were happy when she got that bottle smashed? They probably all planned it. That's what they do to beautiful women. I had a group of people at a church try to do this to me. The minute a beautiful woman is spotted in a crowd, in a congregation, people are already plotting her demise. That's why I love the way Beyonce carries herself. She keeps everybody out of her way and out of her face, because she's on game about the way people will straight up plot on a beautiful woman. So she doesn't even give anyone the access to get close enough to her to do anything crazy. She makes sure that she's only with the 3 people that she trusts and nobody else gets that access. And that's how it should be if you want to be protected in this life. And yes, I literally was a part of a church group, y'all. This really changed my perception on church. I was part of a church group about a year and a half ago, and they literally like all set me up. Like from the minute that I stepped foot in that congregation, it was all eyes on me. And I say that in the most humble way possible. It was like, wow, this girl, she's a stunner. She's smart. She's put together, everything in one. And they tried to come at me with missiles and knives, y'all. That's what they do to beautiful women. That's what they do to beautiful Black women, because Black women are also not the beauty standard. So yes, beautiful women, yes, beautiful Black women, have a chip on your shoulder. Be pompous. Be stuck up. Be unapproachable. Have your boundaries in place. You don't have to be everyone's friend. Be stern. Be no nonsense. Get your license to make sure that you are, I don't even know if I could say that on YouTube, but get the what license that you need to make sure that everywhere you go, you keep it, you keep it in your purse, because you're not fighting with a random. We're not going to do that. That physical thing that people try to do, where they see a beautiful woman and they think they're going to try to get physical with her, baby. We're not fighting with hands. And we're not going to ask questions either. Do not approach me. Do not attack me, because I'm ready to go. I'm ready when you are. And that, unfortunately, is the approach that beautiful Black women have to have, that beautiful women in general have to have, because of the kind of things that both men and women will try to do to you to see you in a negative light. Imagine you're a beautiful woman and you go to your producers, the owner of the show, and you tell them, I don't feel safe. And they still allow that young lady to film with you, and she ends up smashing a bottle in your head. You don't think they knew that was going to happen and they set it up like that because they wanted to see the demise of the beautiful woman? That is what people do to beautiful women. Beautiful women should not trust anyone. Do not trust anyone. I don't care how many compliments that man gives you. Don't trust him either. Don't trust him either. There is a responsibility that comes with being beautiful. And that's self-preservation times 25. And when I was watching the scene, and here comes Melissa all cute. I wish I could find the video. I don't know if they took it down. Here comes Melissa all cute with her little heels on and her tight dress on, looking like a stunner. The girl comes and approaches her. When you're a beautiful woman, people are always trying to pick an issue with you. People are always, they have this obsession with you. They're always trying to pick an argument with you. They're always trying to pick a fight with you. And that's why beautiful women and beautiful Black women should not be accessible. No one should have access to you to just come up to you and start talking. You should never be that accessible. You should always keep your distance. And for example, for me, if somebody who had an issue with me and a strong aggression and jealousy towards me, a woman like that comes up to me in a party and says, hey, can we talk? I'm going to say, no, I don't want to talk. And I'll pick up my drink and I'm going to walk away, because I know that they don't really want to talk. They want to say crazy things to escalate the situation so that they can have an excuse to beat you up. That's really what they're looking to do. I'm just trying to talk to her. I just wanted to talk to her. No, you don't. You don't want to talk to her. You want to put your hands on her so you can deform her face, scratch up her face, do whatever it is that you need to do to make yourself feel better. Okay? So beautiful women, trust no one. You shouldn't be putting yourself in any type of situation where people can have that direct access. I literally have this one family member, this cousin, that's so jealous and obsessed with me and has tried to threaten my safety several times. And I was walking in a wedding and she got invited. And I told the bride, if she comes, I'm out. And they're like, oh, she's not going to do something. I said, I don't think the way that most women think. I never put in my mind that I can control another person's actions. Most women believe that because they're women, people are not going to straight up come up to you and punch you in your face. Most women just believe that I'm a woman. The world cannot harm me. No one will harm me. I can think for another person. That's what a lot of women do. And that's how they end up in these wild situations. You go on a date, you meet a guy on a dating app. oh, I'm a woman. I can go back to his place after our first date. I don't know him that well. He's not going to do anything to me. And now, before you know it, you done got essayed. And you're waking up in a bush somewhere in the back of an alley. You don't even know where you are. Because women always put in their mind, it won't happen to me. I don't think that way. I'm only in control of me. I'm not in control of anyone, male or female. So I don't know what they're going to do. That's my mindset. Unfortunately for Melissa Ford, if she put her foot down and she said, I'm not filming with this young lady, I do not care. I'm not filming with her. I am not filming with her. She still agreed to film with her. And now she had to go to the hospital. Beautiful women trust no one. Trust no one. So unfortunately for Miss Melissa Ford, and I'm not going to say she did anything wrong, because she did tell the producers and directors, I feel unsafe shooting with this woman. I feel like she is going to try something. But just like what I say, beautiful women trust no one. Male or female, black, white, Spanish, Asian, they are always going to try to see if they can put you in a situation that is negative to make you feel insecure, sad, bad, or even put your physical health in harm. That's why if you go to your producers, if I'm a producer, let's take an example. I'm a producer. A castmate comes to me and they say, listen, like, I don't feel comfortable shooting with this person. I feel like they're going to physically assault me. I'm going to tell them, okay, don't worry about it. We'll do our scenes. I won't have you film with her. They didn't say that. They still allowed her to film with that other woman. And then the episode after she got hit in the head with the bottle, that's when allegedly, that's the reason why allegedly the show got canceled. I personally feel like it was a setup. That's my personal opinion. I feel like beautiful women, they set you up all the time. So beautiful women, listen, I used to be the type of woman that was passive, kind, nice, not very aware. The new version of myself, I trust nothing. I trust no one, male, female, black, white. I don't even trust the iguana that runs around in my front lawn. I don't trust anything. You have to always be on guard because you don't know what's going to happen. And self-protection is part of self-preservation.